What's up, guys? It's Vortak. Happy Friday to you, and welcome to the 12th episode in our Rising World Let's Play, where today we're going to work on sort of, at least the beginning of kind of a town center. Give this place a little more of a vibe of, like, a town that's under construction. We have a couple of houses so far, very disproportionate to one another, and we have that middle area I use for crafting things and stuff. I think that building kind of some pathways connecting these things, and perhaps maybe a town center area with like a statue or something in the middle, will give us a feel of an area that we can build around, you know, and it'll start to bring the town together. Because I guess that's kind of the goal in this, is to build enough things to make it look like some kind of town. So that's what we're going to do today. I'm also going to talk to you guys about a couple of random things, just about the series and things like that. So buckle up. What I've been doing, though, is I've been having a lot of trouble getting supplies in this game. So I did some more stuff off camera. I never do enough. But I have an idea of how to get some more stone. So I thought maybe in the future I could use some kind of cellar or basement to my house. And this would be the... Oh my god, I'm going to die soon. I don't even know what happens when you die. This is the perfect excuse for me to start digging out a basement because I get stone and eventually... Oh, we just fell through. We just fell through the world. I was told it would happen and then it finally did. There you go. I'm using F2. I get yelled at for not using F2 and cheating all the time. But yes. So eventually I'm going to need some kind of basement, and we can use that for like a project in a future episode. But for now, it provided me with a bunch of dirt and stone. We got a whole bunch of stone here. We got some dirt here. So I'm going to use the dirt to do something pretty cool. Unfortunately, we cannot... we have no idea how to grow the grass back onto the dirt, but what I can do is this. Check this out. It's kind of like my way of terraforming. It's kind of... The grass is sticking around a little bit. And we can rake down some of the bumps that are appearing here, but we're just going to fill this in a little bit to try to give us a flat landscape to build our town center on. And we'll rake it down, because otherwise it's going to look pretty bad. But yeah, as long as we kind of stick to the level of the land, it's not going to bump up on us too much. I haven't really tried this before. This is like the first time I'm really trying it, and it's okay. It could be better, but it's okay. I'm going to take my rake, see if I can smooth this out a bit. Even if I could just get like a nice looking drop off, so I can put our, you know, main area down, that would be nice. But yeah, if you just rake down these, kind of evens it out a little bit more. We don't get the dirt back. But yeah, that's not too terrible. I mean, it's okay, it's not great, but it's something. Perhaps maybe this layer we're on right now is a better place for the statue part. But maybe what we're going to do is we're going to build some paths. We're not going to worry about it right now. I'm going to get the stone. We're going to build some paths, and we'll fix the dirt around it later. Because as you know, when you put down something like stone, it doesn't even matter what the land below it looked like before. So I'm going to go into my block station. We're going to pick some kind of stone that would make a good path, and not these. It's best to use cobblestone. And I think this right here is as good as any. This is like as close as you'll get to like Minecraft cobblestone as well. I'm going to make a whole bunch of it. Probably just, at least we'll start with a stack of 64 and see how far that gets us. Again, we're just doing pathways. We're going to do that. And while I do this, and since it's kind of early in the episode still, I want to talk to you guys about something really cool that I discovered just tonight. Kind of like browsing the internet. I have a lot of friends that do still and used to work in radio, because I used to work at a radio station, for those of you who didn't know. And what's really cool is I found a couple of them who have since left the radio station for various reasons. And now they're starting like their own... Is this going to screw up my stair if I do this? It probably is. But that's okay. They started their own YouTube channel, and I think it's really awesome. They're really fantastic broadcasters as it is. But since they left radio, they're just kind of like taking on YouTube. It seems to be like, you know, just a hobby, something fun to do. So I thought maybe this is going to appeal to you guys because they're called the Geek End Warriors. I thought that was a really clever name. And they talk about just geeky stuff, video games, especially like old retro things like that, and just toys and shows like, I don't know, Doctor Who, stuff like that. You'll see it. If you look at the video, you can just tell like what you're in for. Really short kind of vlogs, and they have no idea that I'm mentioning them in this. They didn't ask me for a shout out or anything like that. They're just old friends of mine, and I wanted, to give them a quick shout out. And if you guys want to see some of the stuff they're doing, I'm going to be linking it at the end of this video and in the description below. So if you want to maybe support some old friends of mine and see a cool up-and-coming YouTube channel while you're at it, please go check out my pals at Geek End Warriors. Again, link in the description. So go check that out. And if you do check them out, tell them Vortax sent you. I think they now know that I go by that name on the internets, but tell them Vortax sent you. See what happens. So, all right, just wanted to give them a quick shout out. And here's what I got. I got a 3-wide path coming from this ugly-ass crafting station. And we're going to our first house with it, and then I'm going to bring it back out this way. This makes path building really easy, this click and drag option. And we're going to come over here, and we're going to go 3. Oh, see, now this is different. I think what I'm going to do, because this is a 2-wide, we'll come out like this. Like that. And then we'll make the 3-wide path meet up with it from here. So 1, 2, and a 3rd row like that. Okay, cool. So it's kind of a jagged pathway, but it works. Let's waste the rest of this stone like that. And now we will go craft some more. Now, the cool thing about this game, too, unlike Minecraft, when you mine out a block, it doesn't leave a hole behind. The grass that was under it is still there. In the future, that might change, but for now, I'm going to use that to my advantage because I'm able to make mistakes and have them fixed. And you can see how fast this stone goes because I have 51 left. Let's craft those. And we're basically out of our stone that I mined before the episode. Great! Yay! But it's okay. I think we have enough to connect the pathway here. Let's find out the hard way. Go there. We'll do that. If we do mess up, though, the one thing I gotta warn you about, we do not get the stone back. Or maybe we just get a very little back. I haven't really done, like, complete tests on that theory, but I'm almost positive you don't get the stone back. Alright, that'll work. So what this does for us now is we can put, like, a little garden type thing here, maybe. I have some flowers. I could probably just, like, throw those down. And then over here, I was thinking of having the statue area and stuff. But since we're out of stone, it becomes a problem now. That land I screwed up doesn't have any kind of salvation ahead of it. Let's see. What I want to do is open this chest, and I did say I have some flowers. I do have some on me. I think I can place these back into the ground. It looks so dumb. Let's put it... I don't know. No, you can't place them back into the ground. These are just useless flowers. Okay, well now we know. Alright, so what I'm going to do then is we're going to go back into decorations. There's one decoration in particular I'm going to show you that we don't have any supplies for anymore, but there's the stone statue. You need 64 stone to make this giant statue, or I'm assuming it's giant, of what looks like some kind of warrior or knight, and I think that's really cool. That'd be like a really cool mark for our town center. But the other thing that I think we can make, first let's go into this bench here, make some lumber, just a whole bunch of lumber. And if we come into this is really cool, watch this. Let's go into miscellaneous. Market stands, and you can kind of choose the design. I'm gonna go with this one. Requires 32 lumber, and this is awesome. Look at this. This is so cool. So now we have a market stand, and so this will kind of help tie things together a little bit more. I'm gonna put the market stand either here or facing this direction. I'm not sure which. What do you guys think? You can't answer before I place this, but if the town center is going to be there, and like we have the statue there, and we have some stuff there, I think the market stand will look just fine facing kind of towards the town center. I'm going to put it right here. But yeah, I found this, and I thought, you know, what a cool thing to add to kind of, again, give it more of a villagey feel. So maybe the person who lives here sells peaches or something in the market stand. What I do hope, eventually, is that we get the ability to open the market stand and put stuff in it. And as you put supplies, it fills in these shelves. That would be really cool. And then you can have, like, apples, you know, and maybe hide or something. I don't know. So there we go. We have our market stand, but now what I need to do to make our statue is go mine some stone. So hopefully without falling to my death, I'm going to come down here. I'm going to mine some stone up real quick. Alright, so I am arriving back to my construction bench, and I'm about to make my awesome statue, the stone statue. We need 64 stone. I have 153. Let's craft it. Alright, I'm going to place this guy, I guess facing kind of... I'm not going to place it down just yet because I want to put stone under him, but I'm thinking I'm going to place him facing us here. Just, you know, because I built the first house, and I don't know. I just kind of want him facing this way. So that's what I'm going to do. Now, what I need to do to make this look good is perhaps have a pathway coming out to it, and I'll put down like a platform for him to stand on, and I guess I'll worry about the pathway kind of later. I just think it's really important to have him standing on a platform because I don't want the ground under him to be, you know, a problem. Let's come into our old house here and sleep the night away, though. Alright, and with a pathway planned for the future coming out to here, I'm going to make the platform for this guy to stand on. What this is going to do is kind of make me want to take some more dirt and level out the land a little bit more. But I'm kind of low on dirt. In order to get more, I've been mining out, you know, the quarry again. I'm just going to come across like this, though. Do that. We'll go a few wide. I have another stack here. Number 3. A few wide like this. And then I'm going to come out like this. Just a little platform. I want to make sure it's even, though. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 on either side. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. Cool. And that should be about right. Now we're going to place him facing the pathway. I'm going to use the grid to make sure I can center him by pressing G. And this still isn't really helping with me center him. Oh no, I don't want to get this wrong. Let's see. I'm going to count. You guys don't even see. I'm pointing at my screen. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. I think 1, 2, 3. I think this is it. Let's hope this is right. Because I just wasted a whole bunch of stone if not. Alright. I think I got it. I nailed it. Haha, cool. Awesome. So, life-size statue of what I'm assuming is me. The founder of the village. Cool. Well, we're going to bring this back like this. And maybe I don't even need to have pathways like coming out of that. Maybe it's just a pathway to this statue. Just go admire it. I could put another market stand maybe facing this house here. And that might tie it together. In fact, I think I'm going to do that. I think I'm going to place another market stand. Let's go into miscellaneous and craft us up. Where is it? There it is. One market stand. Nice. Oh, I made a crappy looking one. Well, that's okay. That'll make sense. The crappy market stand in front of the crappy looking house. And right about there centers it. I hope. Wait. G? Ah. Yeah, that'll center it. Not bad. All in a day's work. Cool. I wish the little tarp on top was a different color on that one, but that's okay. So, nice. I think we've made a nice little start, anyway, to a town center. So, in later episodes of the series, I do plan on expanding from here on out off of the pathways. So, anything else we build, I want it to be able to connect to what we have so far. And that'll kind of bring the town all together, I believe. And I just think it's really cool. Like, there's already decorations and stuff like that. We do have some land leveling to deal with. Perhaps I won't bother so much trying to level all the land. I'll just make, you know, pathways kind of sink in a little bit more if we're on lower land and whatever. We're in a pretty flat area. I think we lucked out. So the other thing I need to do is make sure I mow down some of this grass before building pathways over it, because we've seen what happens when you leave the grass behind. It just looks awful. So that is the plan. I want to thank you guys so much for watching. I know that some of these episodes are sometimes a little more eventful than others, but that's what I was saying a couple episodes ago about making these more frequently. It takes a long time to gather supplies in this, guys, and I want to make sure that the episodes I produce for you are quality. And if I put more time in between each one, I can make sure that when episodes of this do come out, they're going to be nice, good quality videos. So, but be sure to check out other videos on the channel. I have currently Salt and RimWorld going on, as well as what I'm trying to do, weekly vlogs. If I have something to vlog about. There should be one of those out for Sunday. And then tomorrow, look for a RimWorld video. Not tomorrow. Yes, tomorrow, Saturday. So, thanks again for watching. I will see you guys next time.
And I got a Genesis, so I said, hey, cousins, you guys want to have my old Master System? And sure, you guys have fun with it. They took it that summer and took it to a pawn shop for like $10. Never saw it again. I kind of want to cry now. Is that bad?
No. Let's move on to something.
I'm a grown man, and I'm thinking about Ninja Turtles and 8-bit video game systems going...
How about something stupid?
Oh, yeah, another regret.
Pogs.